Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tennessee Titans and the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker, Tyler Loop, set to get this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Ready? 70 Lions. Go check. Go.
And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Ready, set.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. 60 Bison.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some...
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And the Ravens are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. On the run to the right.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore.
On the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the Titans' 35-yard line.
What are you? That's what. Oh.
Now, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal.
What are you? Sit up.
To throw is Jackson. Moving left. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
10-yard loss. It's 2nd and goal. at the 17-yard line.
Hey, report! Report!
Second down. Jackson. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Ravens 7, Titans nothing.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40.
Come 19! 19, 18!
From the gun, here's Ward. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go! Trap 60! Trap 60!
Here's Ward now on second down. That one caught. It's Chimere Dike. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Let's go now! 60 Vikings! 60 Vikings!
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will have a Titans first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches.
And the Titans first down.
Panther 11! Panther 11! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal!
Shotgun snap for Ward. In trouble, and down he goes.
It's second down.
18, 5 in.
Out of the gun, Ward. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
Mustang 19. Come on. Hit. Panther 80. Panther Street. Big Lion. Dragon 60. Go.
3rd and long. Here's Ward. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he's going to be brought down after a short return And that's where his team will get possession of the football. On 1st and 10, Jackson. The ball comes out. The Titans have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
This one taken at the 10. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Forward. No, we change it. Ready, shot. Ready. Ready, shot. Hey, Ozzie! You change it.
A 1st down throw for Jackson.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Easy, man. Hey, Alpha, Scott! Scott! Ready! Shot!
Throwing Jackson. Open man, that's Slayton. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play there for Baltimore. 36 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Hey!
Jackson now. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, Ozzie! Shot!
Again, it's Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
11-yard line.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Ravens. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Hey, check that. Street. Check out.
On first down, it's Ward.
So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't a safety.
On the set. Come on. Set. Fix the Eagle. Go check. 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger.
From his own end zone, it's Ward. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
I'm ready. Hey, report. We changed it.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 38 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Back to throw. Jackson. Forced out wide. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is his third touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Next, the score. Ravens 22, Titans 7.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. They'll return this from the 11. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Drop 60. Go.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Man in motion, heading left. On second down, here's Ward. He's got a man here. That's Elikio Manor. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On 1st and 10, Ward. That's complete to DK. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 11 yards on the connection there. First down for Tennessee.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On 1st down, Ward. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready?
To throw is Ward. That is intercepted. Picked by Malachi Starks. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Ravens. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. A short one taken at the 10. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. you become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Second down, they need 7.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll get this out wide, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. He'll get this out to the left flat. One of the Ravens has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Ward. That caught Tony Pollard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
3rd and 6.
19.
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. Down the right sideline. And he will score! Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Baltimore. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Jackson out of the pistol. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Jackson now on 2nd down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. No, sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold onto that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Jackson up top again. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Ravens can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
At the 39-yard line.
180. Ready, shot.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. That caught by Davis. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Davis. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Second down. Jackson. He's going to air this out for Davis. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Darius Davis. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Makes the score Ravens 39, Titans 13.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This taken around the 11. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Hold it ready. Come on, come on.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. Now he's free at the 35. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
The kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 39, Titans 20.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
180. Sit up. 180. Sit up. You. Hey, take him.
They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Nice shot. Come on. 180. Nice shot. 180. Nice shot. 13.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll get this to the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
180. Sit up.
Right back to him on first down. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Sit hard. 180.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Flush to his right. Now he'll run. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's not going to get there. Wallop right at the line of scrimmage, and now it's fourth down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Sit on. 180. 180. Go. 180. 180. 13. No, we changed. Report. Yeah. We changed it. Hey.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he's going to be taken down to 37. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raven first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
180! 13.
They'll stay on the ground. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Get on! 180! Get on!
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Jackson on 3rd and 2, forced to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
No, we changed it. Hey, middle. Shut up.
Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
You. Go. Cut.
They'll try the right side this time. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Sit up. Ready. Sit up.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Try the left side now. He's to the 10. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Ravens. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Moving to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready, take off.
Now a handoff running right. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's a run going left. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, Nick, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Rangers, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll give on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Rolling right. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Now Jackson. Fires left sideline. That is complete. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a 1st down.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
Here we go. One final play. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. So it's a win here for the Ravens. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm.